Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Let me get comfy. Yes, in the bedroom of dreams, I am working away at the moment in Carnarvon, so I'm in a travel lodge, and I brought a few beers away to do some reviews. So I brought a glass with me. All I done was do a review last night and rinse it out. So it probably needs a proper good clean, to be honest, but we will stick with it. Or shall I go and give it a quick rinse? Go and give it a quick rinse. There you go, rinse done. I did rinse it anyway yesterday, but I've given it a little bit of wipe and that because I can still see some residue on it. So yes, we are reviewing another beer, and this one is another one that Rob from Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews sent me, and this was the one that I had to condition. Reviewed. Now this is a Dunkel weizen. Now I've reviewed one of his Dunkel weizens. I've done the Dunkel Albert, which has just been released. So I'm gonna do the other one now. It was conditioned for about 15 days, I think. Then I put it in the fridge, brought it away with me, and I'm gonna review that one now. So go and check out Rob from Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews, formerly known as Bramwell Backroom Brewery. If I remember, which I need to, I will put a link to his channel in the description. He's very interesting to watch. He does lots of homebrew stuff, and he's doing quite a few videos about that stuff, and I'm really enjoying them myself, so I think other people will. Right, let's take a look at the beer. So he sent me two of these because I asked him if he would kindly send me another one that I could give to the bloke from Stonehouse. Be interesting to see what the main man from Stonehouse thinks of his beer, of his home brewing. So what I've got is exactly the same as what the bloke from Stonehouse will have, except mine's in a bigger bottle. So what we've got in a big 500ml bottle is his Dunkel Buck. It's a Dunkel Weizen coming in at 5.5%, and this was bottled on the 25th of February 24. So like I said, reviewed the other one. That video's up. That was very decent. I'm looking forward to this. So let's see what we get. Nice little bit of smoke. Hasn't gone wild and gone everywhere. Maybe a damp glass isn't going to be very good for it, but we will just roll with it. Oh, look at that. Even with a damp glass, it's creating a nice head. There's plenty of carbonation there. Looks very decent at the moment. There is still a little bit in the bottle. Don't know if you can see. Bottle conditioned, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. So let's give the beer a tap. Now I didn't bring 500 glasses for all these different styles, so we've just got this glass for all the beers, and we'll just have to see how we get on. So beer in a glass, look at that. Sort of deep, sort of chestnut sort of look about it. It's got that Dunkel Weizen look. Slightly off-white, nice compact, creamy looking head. It does look like a nice creamy head. Am I seeing any carbonation going up? The light isn't very good. Yeah, sort of got, there's no sort of carbonation really going up that I can see. There are a few bubbles, but yeah, it's got that sort of muddy look about it, which is what you expect from a Dunkel Weizen. So I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to put my nose in and we'll see what we get. And I'm getting some beautiful aromas already. I'm getting chocolate straight away. So I'm getting that chocolatey malt thing. I was getting that from a distance, not so much when I put it in the glass. Probably because the glass needs a proper good clean really, but yeah. There is big chocolate malt in there. Bit of caramel, a bit of water. And I don't mean about his beer. You can sort of smell where I've rinsed the glass out. Yeah, I mean Dunkel Buck, is it a Dunkel Lager or is it a Dunkel Weizen? They're both sort of similar really, I suppose, but yeah, I'm not getting so much of a Weizen sort of aroma from it so much. Chocolate malts, caramel sort of toffee, slightly sweet. Every now and then I get that sort of kind of whiff of sort of like Dunkel Weizen, Dunkel Lager, if you like. So yeah, it smells really good. And no point in smelling it for 20 minutes. You want to know what it's going to be like. So we'll get the rest out of the bottle. Definitely that has hazed up a bit more for me. That's definitely gone a lot sort of darker. So there was definitely stuff in the bottom. The beer looks fantastic. So let's dive in on Dunkel Weizen, I believe, 5.5% from Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews own brew. Cheers, Rob. Let's dive in, give it a go. Interesting, I didn't bring me notes with me. I'm thinking this is a Dunkel Weizen, or I was thinking, but it feels more like a Dunkel Lager to me. It does feel more like a Dunkel Lager. So Rob, if you see this, maybe I should have messaged him first, but I didn't think, I just assumed Dunkel Weizen. I could be wrong. It's got the body of a lager. It's a lot lighter, a lot thinner. Maybe that it's possibly the wet glass sort of giving it a thinner feel. It isn't watery, but it is light. But the flavours in there are sort of filling it out. Very minimal carbonation. Very smooth. But like I say, it does feel a little bit light, but I'm not sure if that's down to me. Mouthfeel is nice, it's got to be said. Now, on the taste, like I say, I think this is more the Dunkel Lager side. With the lightness of the body, I'm not really getting a Weizen feel in there, if you know what I mean. It's chocolate malts, a little bit roasty. I'm not really getting any sort of herbaceous or herb feel, if you like, to it, which you would with a wheat beer. And I'm not really getting that wheaty thing going on with this. For me, I'm picking up, for me, a little bit of licorice or aniseed in this. There certainly has that feel about it in there. 5.5%. I mean, I'm going to say it's nowhere now, even going in again. There's a mark on my phone just about there on my screen. You can't see it, but it's on my screen and it's really annoying me. And my hair looks like it's sticking out. It's weird. Anyway, where were we? 5.5%. I don't think I'm going to say you're getting that. No, you certainly don't get it in body. The only inkling you may get of it are the flavours in there, because it is quite flavourful, if you like. But it doesn't feel as flavourful as the Dunkel Albert. Now, like I say, for me that was more of a Dunkel Weizen. This feels just like a Dunkel Lager. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. So, I mean, if they are two different beers, this is why they're feeling different. But it's got to be said, for a Dunkel beer, I'm going to call it Dunkel Lager, Rob has done another cracking job again. A very nice drop indeed. And again, look, still ahead. We're down there and it's still got a head on it. I can lift that up, see? It's still dusting a head on there. And, you know, I'm doing that to the glass. And you can see the bubbles chasing the head up as you tilt it. There's still lots of carbonation in there, especially when I just do it that way. Lots of carbonation in there. So, yeah, if you were lucky enough to get one of these Dunkel Bucks from Rob, let me know what you thought of it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Obviously, I know you can't just go out and get it, but it's interesting for you lot, I'd like to think. to know what Rob's beers are like. So there you go. Dunkel Buck, 5.5%. Mr. B's homebrews and beer reviews. Big thank you to Rob. Thank you very much, mate, for sending that out. And again, I can't wait to get home and take Shane's beer to him and see what he thinks about it. Yeah, like I say, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon on another one. Cheers.